Hey, welcome back, subscribers, to my world of stocks. Guys, today's number is going to be $60 billion. That's the mind blowing amount of money that SpaceX plans to spend here on acquiring another company. And here's the crazy thing, they aren't just buying another rocket company, it's not a satellite manufacturer. In fact, it has practically nothing to do with aerospace at all. This giant non space move is all about controlling the future of artificial intelligence. Now, whether it ends up working out for them or not is something that we're going to have to dig into a little deeper in today's video to find out. But as it stands, SpaceX is in one of the best positions to make a move like this. And it's in large part thanks to that record breaking IPO that they just pulled off, where the space giant sold over 600 million shares, raising over $85 billion, leaving them with one of the biggest war chests out there that they can now put to work. But with the market cap having already ballooned past other tech giants like Meta, Tesla, and even Amazon, well, SpaceX decided to use that leverage by acquiring an AI coding startup named Cursor through an all stock transaction. In other words, because their valuation just skyrocketed to nearly $3 trillion, well, their stock is incredibly valuable. And so they elected to use those newly minted shares as currency to make this giant purchase without even having to even really touch their cash reserves at all. It's pretty crazy. But to understand why a space company is even buying a software startup like this, well, we have to look at what they're really building behind the scenes. Now, when you look at the sheer scale of what SpaceX is trying to accomplish over the next decade and even beyond that, well, you realize that human engineering alone is not going to be fast enough to get them there. They really need advanced AI, and they need it for practically everything. Take Starship autonomy, for example. Landing a massive skyscraper sized rocket back onto a launch pad requires millions of split second real time calculations. Then you have Starlink optimization, where there's already more than 10 million users relying on a network of over 10,000 satellites, which we know they're pushing towards an ultimate goal of 42,000 in low Earth orbit. Well, routing petabytes of data efficiently through a constantly moving constellation of that size is going to require an incredibly sophisticated AI brain, too. And on top of all of that, you have manufacturing automation to build these rockets faster, with even complex mission planning for future interplanetary travel as well. Not to mention that SpaceX actually acquired XAI as well, which we'll dive deeper into here in just a moment. But the point is that really positioned right in the middle of all of this is going to be Cursor. That's really the missing piece, in my opinion, one that allows their engineers to write the code that controls all of these systems exponentially faster, removing the bottleneck of traditional software development. So, knowing how important all of this likely is for SpaceX moving forward, well, let's talk now about what exactly Cursor does to begin with and why it's worth that gigantic $60 billion price tag. Well, essentially, Cursor is an agentic AI coding tool, one that doesn't just autocomplete lines of code, but rather it actively generates, edits, and reviews entire blocks of software architecture. And it's capable of accelerating all of their engineering at massive scale, for which they've already been doing an incredible job. In fact, it's become so popular that major tech companies like OpenAI, Datadog, Adobe, and even Nvidia all use Cursor themselves. And because of it, their growth has been equally impressive, with the company crossing $1 billion in annualized revenue by the end of last year. Now, you might also be wondering, though, why would SpaceX want to own the tech instead of just licensing it like everyone else? Well, it really comes down to the broader XAI integration, where many have argued that their Grok large language model has at times trailed behind competitors like Anthropic and OpenAI, especially in coding capabilities. In fact, Cursor's own market share had recently slipped from 41% down to 26% because Anthropic was capturing around half of the entire category. And so purchasing Cursor themselves would instantly solve one of Grok's biggest problems. is it brings one of the absolute best AI development tools completely in-house under the SpaceX corporate umbrella, generating valuable developer interaction data to train future models securely. And in return, Cursor, which has often been bottlenecked by computing power, well, it's now going to get direct access to xAI's massive supercomputer and data center infrastructure named Colossus. And the commitment here is very real. In fact, if regulators cause the deal to fall through, well, SpaceX has already agreed to pay a giant termination fee of $1.5 billion in cash, plus $8.5 billion in computing resources. In other words, they really want this deal to go through, and they fully expect it to. And it's all because of the bigger picture that they see, where SpaceX, over the very long term, becomes almost like an AI powered industrial empire. With this move in particular, positioning them to build and innovate faster while still reducing costs and ultimately allowing them to compete more directly with big tech, which isn't just by merely entering a new market, but rather they're almost hoping to build the future backbone of multiple industries themselves as part of a greater master plan. Which I know sounds like I'm extremely bullish on this, but I'm not actually saying that they will achieve all of this. I'm just letting you know that I think they actually believe this themselves. This is really, I think, what they're working towards. That by attaching a highly profitable, rapidly growing AI software company to their portfolio right after going public, well, they'll be able to position themselves as a full AI tech platform looking to hit on two fronts by dominating both space logistics and software infrastructure. And while the $60 billion price tag might sound insane to some of us, especially the more traditional value seeking investors, well, you should know that it still represents only around 3.4% dilution at their massive IPO valuation. Yet the market opportunity that they're now targeting is much larger in size. In fact, they estimate that their total addressable market should be somewhere north of $28 trillion, with 26 trillion alone coming from just artificial intelligence and 22 trillion of that coming specifically from enterprise applications, which they highlighted in their IPO prospectus. And they're already proving this out by leasing their land-based data centers to tech giants like Google and Anthropic for $2.2 billion a month, which is $26 billion annually. Guys, that data center revenue alone is more than the $18.7 billion that SpaceX generated in total revenue for all of last year. In other words, AI is really where the biggest amounts of money is going to likely be coming from in the foreseeable future. But it doesn't quite stop there either, as their more future-looking plans are even wilder than that, involving the use of Starship to actually launch massive orbital data centers into space too. And this is why Goldman Sachs is projecting the AI division could grow to 322 billion by 2030, driving total company revenue to 474 billion. I mean, the numbers are just really scaling out there. And Elon himself, in typical Elon Musk fashion, is taking it even a step further, predicting that they can reach $1 trillion in annual revenue by the end of the decade. So, what does this ultimately mean for the future of SpaceX? Well, I think a lot of what investors originally thought of about this company or how they looked at it over the years is fundamentally changing at a rapid pace, where SpaceX is no longer just about rockets, but now it's a corporate giant that is scooping up other companies along the way as they look to combine AI, robotics, advanced manufacturing, and space infrastructure all under one powerful umbrella. And with a big emphasis and goal, probably to a lot of people's surprise, of vertically integrating the physical hardware and the digital brains that will run the next generation of enterprise technology. And the only question left is whether the market can actually digest this vision. Now, I personally do not own any shares myself quite yet. At a valuation that is even larger than Amazon, it's been just a bit too big of a pill to swallow for me personally. But I have to admit that the story keeps getting more and more interesting as time goes on. And I'm actually planning to do a full analysis, kind of a deeper dive into the company and the stock soon. So let me know if you'd want a video for that. But for now, I want to pass the question off to you guys. With the stock surging and the company aggressively buying up AI assets, Do you think this $60 billion acquisition will be a meaningful catalyst for taking them to $1 trillion in annual revenue down the road? Or are these projections too far disconnected from reality? Well, let me know what you think down in the comments and whether you're buying the stock yourself or if it's just way too far out of your price range at this point. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But hey, either way, I just hope that you enjoyed the video. I thank you so much for stopping by and for all of your support. I've got more videos coming for you soon, so make sure you're subscribed, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care, my friends. Bye-bye.